Welcome back to the Vi Media channel. My name is Eric Brown. I am the president at Vi Media. We are a digital marketing company specializing in helping home service companies grow. Today, we're talking about marketing ideas and strategies for HVAC companies. All right, so this is an important one. The HVAC industry is obviously highly competitive. So it's important to make sure that if you're going to spend money on marketing, which of course you should, that you are putting it in the right area. So obviously, again, highly competitive industry. HVAC companies are always on the lookout for ways to attract potential clients and customers. Whether you're just starting out or looking to expand your customer base, these strategies will help you stand out from the competition. So first and foremost, understanding your target audience. In the HVAC industry, obviously, there's two main types of individuals. You have residential and you have commercial. Obviously, they speak entirely different languages. So residential clients are homeowners looking for comfort and safety, while commercial clients are businesses like offices, restaurants, and factories focusing on cost effectiveness. So you want to understand the unique needs and tailor your services and of course your marketing strategies for each of those groups. Or of course, if you service one or the other, making sure that you're tailoring your exact message to either those homeowners or to those business owners, right? Or to those service companies that service those business owners. So by understanding these unique needs, you can tailor those to each group, building strong and lasting relationships based on trust and expertise. So some digital marketing strategies. Obviously, one effective way is SEO. So most HVAC services are local, just like most, home service companies are. So utilizing local SEO is key. You want to make sure that if you're an HVAC company, that someone is searching HVAC company near me or HVAC company where I live, the city name, or heating and cooling company, or AC repair, or furnace repair, etc., that you want your business to obviously show up for that. Optimizing your website and building out pages and building out content based on those keywords, ensuring your business is listed in local directories, making sure your Google business profile is properly set up, which we have a ton of videos on, can significantly improve your company's visibility when it comes to people searching for the services that your HVAC company offers, right? So you want to make sure that your website is able to show up, that your Google business profile is showing up when someone is searching for what they offer. Now, an easy way, and not necessarily a super easy way, but a way that you can start getting leads pretty much immediately is through PPC advertising, Google Ads, right? PPC campaigns offer immediate results compared to those of SEO. SEO is a long-term strategy. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But platforms like Google Ads allows you to bid on specific keywords, ensuring your ads appear at the top of search results. So, for example, if you're an HVAC company, obviously, you want to pay, for example, you could pay to get in front of people searching for AC repair or heating and cooling company near me, things like that. And then you can measure how those different campaigns and different ad groups and things like that are doing to see and measure, of course, the results of those Google ad campaigns. You want to make sure you're measuring cost per lead, cost per click, your click-through rate, your conversion rate, and all of that stuff that goes into Google Ads. Because, of course, with the HVAC industry, cost per click is expensive, right? We're bidding, sometimes a lead's going to cost $150, $200 through Google Ads. You really have to determine, number one, is it worth the cost? And number two, you want to make sure that you are getting in front of the right people, that you're not wasting money on Google Ads. It's very easy to waste money on Google Ads by getting in front of people that aren't necessarily searching for what you do, by bidding inappropriately, by spending way too much. So it's very easy to flush a campaign money down the toilet on Google Ads. So it's important to either work with a company that has a ton of experience, specifically in HVAC and in home service companies, or number two, hire an individual also has a ton of experience, and track record in those industries as well. So the nice thing about Google Ads too is not only can you pay to have your ad show up, but you can actually pay to have your Google business profile listing show up. Number one as well for those companies searching. So if you have a good amount of reviews, that's super useful too. Obviously, looking at your website, it's often the first point of contact for potential customers that have with your business, and also, of course, your Google business profile. It's essential to have a user-friendly website. It should be easy to navigate, engaging, and, of course, mobile-friendly, as most users now will access your website through their phones. A clean layout and fast loading times improve the user experience. It can help convert visitors into customers. Content marketing, of course, is another fantastic way to engage with your audience. With HVAC, there's a ton that you guys can talk about with the different units, explaining things to people, really just being an expert in your field and producing that content and pushing it out if you're a business owner or salesperson on your own platform. And then, of course, that business being able to use that content as well, right? You guys want to be experts in your field. The best way, or one of the best ways to do that, is to just show how you are, and you can do that through video, right? So, social media is an excellent platform for connecting with customers and showcasing your services, whether it's photos, videos, graphics, platforms like obviously Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, X, things like that are good for building online communities and engaging with your audience. So the nice thing is you start creating that content on these platforms with video on YouTube and things like that. It's also going to help with SEO as well. Email marketing, you want to be collecting emails from absolutely everyone, that goes through your website to fill out a form that's becoming a client of yours, that's a prospect, right? You want to make sure that you're collecting emails. That way you can use it for email marketing to send out promotions, reminders, right? HVAC, a lot of the time, those people are going to use you a lot more than once in their lifetime if you're a good company, right? So you want to make sure to remind these people, hey, it's tune-up time, right? Is your AC unit tuned up? Is it's coming into the hot season, right? It's going to be summer soon, or it's going to be spring soon. Hey, it's going to be winter soon. It's going to be cold. Is your heater set up, right? Things like that. That way you can just make sure and continue to get in front of your customers. And then obviously you can have email updates and things like that on, things new in the industry, sharing your videos that you're sharing to social media platforms. You want to make sure you're monitoring and analyzing all of your marketing efforts. KPIs are important metrics that you want to have set up. Google Ads, obviously, we have things like click-through rate, conversion rate, cost per lead, cost per click. SEO, we want to look at things like bounce rate, tracking your keywords going up or going down, tracking, how many people are filling out forms on your website, calling, things like that. And really, if you're paying for marketing, being able to figure out the return on investment. So you have platforms like Google Analytics, Google Search Console. If you're in social media, obviously you want to make sure you have Metapixel set up, right? So that way you can look at this stuff. That way you can track how well your campaigns are doing and change them appropriately. So in conclusion, a mix of digital marketing strategies is essential for your HVAC company. And one other thing I did want to say is, especially with HVAC companies or companies that are kind of determined based on the time of the year, right? You can spend a lot more in those months where it's warm or cold, but you can't force spend on Google if people aren't necessarily searching for you when it's 70 degrees out, and no one really cares if they have issues with their AC unit or they don't know because it's not running, right? And same thing with the heater. That's where it's important to be able to be fluid with your marketing budget if you're an HVAC company or a company really that's more seasonal than other companies are. Because then what you can do is allocate budget. Obviously, you have a larger Google ad budget during those peak seasons. Those other times can be used for branding or for SEO, continuing to publish content, right? And things like that. So you want to make sure that you're fluid with your HVAC business, that your marketing dollars are going to the correct area during those months where it makes sense, and those months obviously where it doesn't, it's going to other areas. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. We appreciate everyone's support. If you want to learn more, leave a question. DM us if you want to hear us talk about something. We have a ton of videos on this channel as well, so we've talked about a ton of different stuff in digital marketing. If it's website, SEO, if it's ads, if it's landing pages, if it's backlinking, we talked about it all. So go through our channel. We appreciate everyone's support. Thank you.